World Academy of Sciences, TWAS, is a co-organizing partner for the World Science Forum. So we've been very much part of the planning and organizing of this meeting. And coming shortly after the COVID-19 pandemic, we've seen how important science is. And science brought us hope and moved us from fear and anxiety, particularly when we had the 6 vaccines developed. But we've also noted that while we had this exciting, unprecedented event, the uptake of those technologies wasn't uniformly high across countries. And during COVID, and also after the vaccines became available, we've noted, and many surveys have been conducted, that show that the trust in science is actually not equal. And so if scientists are our hope and we're generating knowledge for the betterment of humanity and society, then we have to understand better why this erosion in trust. And it's not a very simple answer, but it has many facets. It's quite a complex issue. And so unpacking, unraveling that during this meeting with various stakeholders has been really important to give us more insights into how we can really harness the benefit of science.
Knowledge and how they become really true scientists.
We cannot present to the public things when we have it and we've proven. We have to take the public with us in that journey. And that journey is very fraught with many failures. And so even though we start and as scientists we anticipate we may not get the answer we desire, we're always learning. And I think changing the public's perception of that process, deepening understanding. But equally, I think in many societies and communities, there's indigenous knowledge that has helped us understand where we are. We have some societies that have come out of colonialism, and so we have to understand context. And so when we're generating knowledge, we have to take all of those differences into account, because we'll never have one solution for everyone. But the one thing that we cannot argue about is that we one humanity, one planet, and we have to work together to ensure both planetary health and human security for generations to come.
Politicians and society may be slow to.
And it was set up 40 years ago by a Nobel laureate, Abdool, with a very clear vision about the use of science for sustainable development, particularly in the global south. So that hasn't changed. Today we have the Sustainable Development Goals, and we have the 2030 targets. As we know from the midterm review, we've not reached that. So TWAS has about 1,500 members that really represent excellence in the global south. Our priority is local solutions that have global relevance as well. And right now, peace is a critical challenge for sustainable development. We have seen in the past 3 to 4 years an exponential increase in wars and conflicts, and disproportionately impacting low middle income countries, Africa, the Middle East, Latin America. And what that does is that as scientists, we are scientists making our contributions in our professions, but we're also citizens in these countries, which means that displacements and refugee status being sought, asylum, impacts us disproportionately. So you spend all these years, and in a matter of hours or days or minutes, all of that gets reversed. So we're trying to find ways through our partner institutions where there's peace to try and ensure continuity of qualifications, continuity of knowledge generation, but also mitigate the intergenerational impacts on children. So primary school, secondary, because you don't arrive at university, the whole schooling system. And in some of these wars and conflicts, educational institutions are being targeted. So the little infrastructure that we have is actually being disrupted, and we're trying our best to see how with our partners in the global north and south, we can try best to mitigate and ensure continuity. So even if there is a tomorrow, we can transition that. So peace is absolutely essential for sustainable development and for a legacy for the future generations to come.